And see, I've never felt so alone in my life, mentally. It's like I've been isolated on an island surrounded by ignorance. And in the midst of my solitude, I search for refuge through my pen. My friend, like Wilson, I cast away the weight of the world which was placed upon my shoulders. And as my load gets heavier, my shoulders get stronger. I no longer search for acceptance. I accept my situation. I have somehow grown accustomed to a life of isolation, confined to the pages that lay before me. And I think just maybe I can relate to the poets that paved the way before me. So mentally I travel back in time to the Harlem Renaissance and have a sit down with Mr. Hughes. And he explains to me that a poet is only as great as the words in which they choose. And I found no words to say. So I traveled a little further back and had a talk with Claude McKay. And he told me nothing I will ever endure would compare to a life of slavery. And I stood there perplexed, like, is that all you have to say to me? And he said, yes. So I continued my journey, speaking with everyone from Emily Dickinson to Robert Frost. And I explained to Sylvia Plath how emotionally I was lost. And at the rate that I was going, I didn't think that I would make it far. And she asked me if I had a chance to talk with Mr. Dunbar, and so I did. And I had 1,000,001 questions to ask. But all he did is recite a poem entitled We Wear Masks. And since he answered none of my questions, I was forced to ask myself a question about the mask in which conceals me, shields me from he who wishes to see me. Because although I'm standing here and you may think that you see me, actually it is me who dictates the me in which you see. And I'm never honestly and truly me unless I'm writing or reciting. But see, the stage is so lonely and the crowd can be so cold. I felt like I did not receive everything that I needed from the poets of old. So I decided to talk with Black Ice about the road of a lone soldier. And Georgia Me made me feel like a god, so now I'm that much stronger. Spoke with Suni Patterson just to hear her tell me how he made it. And I'm still translating what Saul Williams told me, because he spoke in a coded language. And still, I needed more. So I spoke with Dana Gilmore, Gemini, and preaching. For a second, I thought that I received what it is I seek. Until I hit that stage and I started to speak, I started to teach, I started to preach. And at that moment, I realized my journey was not complete. So I sat down at the round table with Malcolm, Farrakhan, and Martin. In the beginning, I could feel the heat, but see now the fire's starting. I studied the foundation of poetry, watch it evolve into spoken word while consuming every syllable and digested every word. Studied our great leaders, that's why you feel the words you heard, and now I don't feel so alone. The stage is not that empty, because when I'm performing, I realized how many poets I take with me.